Hello and welcome to Kate and Kat's podcast. We run our podcast a little differently than most. Our podcasts are completely spirit-led, and we never know who we're going to have on or what's going to come up to heal. Every episode is a new adventure where we walk people through healing anything from spirit guides to past lives to inner child work, how the energies and trauma affects the mechanical workings of our physical bodies, and exploring time, space, and dimensions and how it's all happening now. This podcast is for beginners and experts alike. This can be considered explicit content to some, as we do not edit ourselves. Sometimes deep trauma work comes up unexpectedly. And also, we cuss like sailors.
On this episode of Kate and Kat Live, we're doing free mini trauma healing sessions. This is where we invite viewers to join us from the comments, and we help them out with whatever they're needing help with. We were able to work with 4 people during this one. First guest up needed some help with an ice raid scare for their friend. The second person to join actually got a chance to merge with a few artistic members of their oversoul. Third up got some help with low energy and depression. Our last person to join wanted to help with all the things they have been helping their family heal. And we got to travel the dimensions a bit. Feel free to utilize any of the healings during this episode if you feel you need them. Without further ado, if you love bad bitches and that's your fucking problem, on with the podcast. Hi guys!
What y'all doing?
I think they're waiting for us.
All right. So we're doing the come up and healy things. You can join with the 2 little people at the bottom. All you do is click. Kat has her hand over the request to join. I think
we have someone in the queue.
You should request to join.
Okay.
Okay. Hello, Void.
Void, hello.
Hello? Void? Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hi!
Who said that? Sorry.
Were you walking around making sure everything was turned off?
Yes.
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah. Sorry. We have a new oral stem in our friend group, and it's Shaden saying yeah in his Australian accent. So now we say it all the time. If we can't, we laugh so hard. What's up, baby?
Excited. So just kind of nervous, but I wanted to check this because I'm nervous about it. But on Saturday, towards like midnight, and like this shopping mall, there was like a really big like ice group, and one of my coworkers was almost detained.
Oh, whenever you were like, I wanted to ask about this, I got, the lump on your hand. So there must be like some kind of chip in there. I want to ask a bunch of questions, but I don't think they matter. Yeah, they do if I wanted to ask them. Are you worried yourself?
About myself? No, I'm worried about them.
Okay.
Can I say the stuff that you've already like that happened close to you? So Hella Void has a friend whose father was detained. They followed him on a highway and pulled him over at a gas station, which I told Hella Void, like we tuned into it and stuff. I'm like, there's no way they weren't reported by someone they knew because people were not just randomly doing it. Go ahead.
This time it wasn't her, it was another one.
Right.
She's black. So she's not even Hispanic.
Oh, I don't think that matters to the case. But I was saying why you might be like more like aware of it happening or more afraid of it happening because you know someone that kind of situation happened to.
Yeah, but
was my point of telling that.
Oh, that makes sense. But they disguised it as like a DUI checkpoint.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still connected to your right wrist. The lump on your right wrist, and I don't even know if you have a lump on your right wrist, but it looks like you took it upon yourself to connect right there.
You said left wrist earlier, so is it like mirror image or?
Oh, Yeah, I was looking straight at them, and then I looked at my hand. So that makes a lot of sense. I'm like,
Okay.
oh yes, left. Anyway, right on my hand. So I guess whenever you're you, it's your right hand.
Okay.
And it's the top of it. Do you actually have a lump there? Some people
I'm
have to.
looking at it. I don't know if I'm blind, but I don't really see anything.
Can you energetically look? Describe what it looks like, Kate.
It actually looks a lot like this lump that I have. I got that from a sports injury. And I have to say that because I feel like this is what?
I meant the thing inside it, but yes, continue.
Yes.
Because you're channeling. I'm so sorry.
So it's a hardware chip connecting point, and I got mine from a sports injury, which it looks like someone kicked yours on, which would be
on
you.
my right wrist.
Mm-hmm. So can you just say, unless you want to stay connected to him, but I don't think you do because it's the more you zoom out, the more you can help.
Okay.
So I don't know, untangle and disconnect all of this and all the hardware to it.
Okay.
Oh, so like as it was leaving, it looked like you grabbed it with your hand. It doesn't mean you're letting them go. Like they're not going because of that. Does that make sense? You're working on it. You know?
Okay. Kind of.
Yeah, no, because you're like slowly letting it go. It's like so like say this is it, you're like a So do you need to talk to them energetically?
I guess so. I don't know.
You just want to know if they're okay. So they can activate, like, you can activate their divine shielding, guardians, protections, and bouncers, or go back to before this happens and activate prevention and protection workings, and then push it forward, ripple it outwards.
Okay.
Okay, you were able to let go of that hardware piece. And then you can do like an energetic scrub to where like if they try to look for this person, it's kind of like it leads to like a dead trail or like a dead end.
Okay.
They're still sniffing around though. Can you like close the book on it? Just be like case closed. Another see here, boys. That's so weird. I don't even know what this is.
What voice?
It's them talking. Like, all right, boys. I don't even know what this is. I don't know why we got called here. This is crazy. All right. Do the pathway healing solve this? And then clean them off. Okay. Are you getting anything, Kat, with this?
I'm just feeling you do all the things, and I'm feeling them do all the things, and I'm just looking. Like when you went beforehand, I looked to the right, and we were like inside the mall. It was like at an end of the mall, and it was like not like the food court part.
Mm-hmm.
Or like the center part of the mall, but over to the side. Like if you were to go in by, not through like a Macy's or something, but like over by, you know, an obscure
little shop
entrance or whatever, like a side entrance. And the most of the mall was to the right. That's where they went in. And then they did the things. And I was just feeling, and then the scrub down of the pathways, it felt like going like this to it, but it erased it and it made like a, I can't, it like an eraser sound, but like an electric kind of like computer eraser sound. Oh, so okay. I was just feeling you guys do all the things. How does it feel for you right now, Hello Void?
I feel less panicky.
And you channel, you're a feeler, right?
A little bit. They're mostly a seer.
Are you? It seems like you don't want to see stuff like this. Is that right? Like you're sending out your tentacles from your throat, and I'm not really sure why.
I mean, I've been having like when you feel stuff draining in the back of your throat.
Mm-hmm.
I've been having that a lot lately.
I don't think I've seen this before. Like someone actively doing this. I've seen it before, but not like an active. All right, send my throat tentacles out to see how they're doing. Like, can you put your tentacles back to balance divine working order?
Okay.
I think it's an extension of eyes. Like, I don't think they're actual, like, they are feelers, but it's like a,
I don't think you wanted to look. I think it hurt to look. And so you're just like, I'm just gonna feel this out. And then update and upgrade your tentacles. Yeah. Now, it looks like 2 that come from right here. And they're
like cat whiskers a little bit. But on your throat. And they don't look like whiskers at all, but they act like cat whiskers.
Okay.
Okay. All right, baby.
All right.
I would love to, like, if if something happens, let us know, okay?
All right. Thank you.
And then don't forget to do the close up / sign offs on Kate's page or the closings on mine, okay?
All right.
And thanks for turning the stuff off to come talk to us.
No problem.
Okay. Bye, baby.
turn it back on now. Bye.
Hey guys.
Okay.
What's up?
Hi.
Hi, how y'all? Okay.
Hell yeah.
I want to focus on the most impactful point that's going on.
Actually, why don't you tell us what the most impactful point is that's going on right now? Where's your like concern and your like thoughts and your stuff?
My concern and my thoughts to myself.
Oh, it doesn't always have to be that kind of stuff. It can also be like if you want us to help you with like your music or help you with stability, like it doesn't always have to be. We heal like trauma stuff that gets in the way, but you can also work on things that like bring you joy also.
Okay, yeah. We can work on stability. What
I want to ask you about something when you...
Go ahead, Kate.
I want to ask about, do you have, what do they used to call it in the medical field? Like, when your fingertips are really swollen, clubbed fingers maybe, do you have finger swelling?
no, not that I know.
Okay, so that made me go, it made me chase the channeling, basically. It's like I'm seeing your fingertips really clubbed, like really swollen, right? And so I follow it back, and I'm like, okay, whenever that happens, it's lack of oxygen to these fingertips or whatever. So I traced that back, and I was like, your music? Do you feel like your potential is like choked in your music?
Yeah. Kind of. I have some days where I feel like I can't speak.
Oh, well, yeah. So like lack of oxygen, it's coming from your fingertips, and that makes me think that this is either like a past life bleed over, or can you just say what most impactful point of this, whatever this is? What happened?
Hello?
I accidentally brought them on. I didn't mean to.
Oh.
Sorry, Violet. I was trying to text you in the comments. My bad.
Mm.
It looks like you're just like looking at them really close, like you're just like.
Hey, Evolve, are you part of Mozart, the Oversoul that's Mozart? Do you know how to check that?
No.
Can you say if it's if it's in my high, because you can only merge with things that you are a part of. Can you say if it's in my highest good, please merge me with Mozart? Going in.
Yeah, exchange me information.
Do you remember when you were doing a spirit guide reading and Mozart was like didn't look like normal? Do you remember that at all? It was
that
like
3 years ago?
Yeah, like 3 years ago. Do you remember that?
And something about Monet. Was that in there too? A different
I don't
artist?
remember.
Okay. I remember them not looking like Monet, Mozart looking like a fucking painter. Maybe it wasn't Monet, but yeah. Oh, when you're making music, do you like not recognize yourself?
You mean like when I get in my zone, when I make my music and stuff like that?
Yeah.
When I get in my zone, when I make my music and stuff, I'm like in a whole different space, in space of releasing, and space of just like putting it all out there.
Right. Do you not recognize yourself when you do that? Like, do you disconnect from yourself? Like, you know how like fucking. Do you know how like some of the like female hip hop singers out there, how they have like personas?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Cardi B, I think, right? Cardi B
has like Romeo and stuff. Do you step into a persona?
When I do my music?
Yeah.
Not that I know.
I think that you're also part of Monet.
Yeah,
Claude
Beyonce
Monet.
with Sasha Fierce too.
Can you try merging with the painter Claude Monet?
So, Spirit, if it's in my highest good, please merge me with the painter Claude Monet.
And
you're going in there too.
Yeah, exchange me information. And then, Spirit, if it's in my highest good, please activate the intense energy vampire cleanse to Monet and Mozart.
There's a lot leaving with that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if it's in my highest good, please activate their divine shieldings and infuse their shielding with anti-loom. Speed that up.
I guess they need to like say this too, because it's very like, I'm the artist. I don't need to better that people already like my media. This is crazy that you're giving me advice though. Thanks. So infuse their shielding with that.
Do people try to do that to this version of you, like today?
Well, where they give me like
try to give you advice on your music or how it could be better or worse or whatever the fuck?
Yeah, I realize that everything is like subjective in a sense. Some people like it, some people don't.
Well, that's fine. Like music or don't like music, that's totally fine. But like people telling you what you need to do to change it, that's where it's like a fucking issue.
Yeah, that's the issue. I don't like when people tell me to do something like that.
No, who the fuck would? It seems like these two versions of you had issues with that as well.
Yeah, I remember someone told me I had to, because when the Playboy Cardi style was out, someone was telling me, hey, you need to go write like Playboy Cardi and start doing that.
That doesn't even sound like your music.
Yeah.
Nothing about that sounds like the music that I've heard that you've put out.
Do you say stuff like cool story, bro? Because it's very much like infuse it with cool story, bro. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Wow, that's great. Most of the time, people that give advice that we've found, there's a lot of people that give Kate and myself suggestions on like, we need to change our aesthetic. We need to come up with like a school or a thing so people can, whatever the fuck. We need to write these books, like all these things people want. They aren't actually going to purchase it. They aren't going to read it. They're not going to do it. They're not going to participate in it. I don't know why people think that they need to give suggestions like that. I don't understand it. I don't know.
I heard it was a good idea.
From who?
Yeah.
Good idea that I heard.
Like literally the stuff that we have, we use. Like the place where we sell like our glasses and our shirts and stuff, like there's options for so much other shit. We don't fucking use it. The kind of shirts we have out there, we wear. We're not putting stuff out for like, this is our shit, man.
Shit, yeah. And it seems like that's what you do. And it's like, oh, that other stuff that you're suggesting, I don't listen to that. Yeah, but others, and it's like, whoa, cool story, bro.
Yeah, it's like, so me being this music artist for 6 years now, a lot of music artists that I have met, they was like, oh, you gotta follow the trend, bro. If you want to blow up, you gotta follow the trend. You have to be all fake and all that. I'm like, nope, that's not me. I'm not gonna do that.
Why would you want that anyway? You couldn't make that last. If you're authentically you, like, why would you want, no. So many people try to be authentic. It's very difficult for people to be authentic. If you're authentic, fucking stay that way.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you need to also infuse it with your hands, too. It's very, like, cool story, bro. Because, like, just saying it, it's not that I don't take it seriously. It's not a step back. When you're like, cool story, bro, they're like, oh.
Also, can you light up the pathways for your music? Put roadblocks in pathways that your music's not supposed to go down. Not just your career, but your music. And then also, what else? Turn your music's lighthouse on to bring the audience that needs and wants it, that's looking for it, so they can find it.
Okay.
There you go. That's a lot of movement.
Oh, build your stage, quote unquote. Your like music stage, whatever. It doesn't have to be above or anything. Just like your foundational stage. Build it and then update and upgrade it.
It looks like instead of like a lighthouse light, it looks like it's like sound waves, energetic sound waves that like beckon people. I use the analogy of like those really old ass cartoons where there's a pie and there's like a scent coming out of the pie with a finger. It's like that.
Like a siren? Like when the siren
like that. And make sure you clean away any desperation stank. Not too much. There was a little bit, but not too much. It's hard because confusion can sneakily turn into desperation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
where you're just like, I don't fucking understand. I'm doing the things. I'm doing my authentic thing. You know, it can turn into desperation on accident.
The thing about me with my music, I self-doubt sometimes releasing some songs. Like I self-doubt. Like I have a bunch of songs and I don't like put them out because I self-doubt and be like, oh, I don't, you know? And I just...
Oh, well, people told me that I shouldn't do like 20-part series when TikTok first came out because that was for YouTube. I did them anyway. It was like minute-long videos. I did 20 of them bitches. I paused. I like held back. I did them anyway. People told me don't do fucking healings like that because like you're telling people not to go to the doctor. I said, no, the fuck I'm not. People told, what did they tell you, Kate?
That they can't understand me. And it's like, that's really crazy because you telling me that you can't understand me tells me that you understood me. You actively are misinterpreting me on purpose. Trying to sexualize me and like saying that it is This is sexy. And it's like, it's not. But thanks for that. Like, things like that. My dryer buzzard is just going off. It just decided.
It's not that loud. It's not that loud.
Oh, okay. Because it's so odd. I guess I turned it on accident.
You turned it on accident? What?
Turn it
Turn
up.
down for what? Sorry. You always
And
turn
then-
it, Kate.
Ha.
And then
Huh?
oh, my bad.
Well, it's very cool story, bro. Like, it's very, like, whoa. Anyway. So.
It's like
It's
when
like-
people say, I don't like gay marriage. It's like, well, then don't get gay married.
Don't marry a gay then. Shit. That's gonna be bad news for you.
That's what it feels like to me. Okay, secret secure that down and do either the close-up / sign-offs on Kate's page or the closing statements on mine.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks for hanging out.
Thanks.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, Stardust. Hello.
Hello?
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
What's going on?
I've been dealing with a lot of depression lately.
You been what?
Your connection is one bar.
Dealing with a lot of depression
Mm.
and oh no.
That's probably why it's connected to that. Depression.
Yeah, it's a thing. You're running on one bar.
It's very like can't really
Like
That makes
connect to
sense.
anybody.
energetically, you're running on one bar. What did you say, Kate?
Oh, sorry. It feels very much like a fuck. I can't really connect to anybody, and it's like you try to retreat, and you think it's burnout, but it's not. And you're like, I gotta refuel, and it's like this is a connection issue. Do you pile up? Do you pile up a lot of not hate, like self-hatred?
Kate, it's not bothersome.
It bothers me because I didn't
Okay.
turn it on. Because I'm like, I didn't turn you on. Anyway.
Yeah, I guess
there's
like I put a
signal
lot of guilt.
levels.
A lot of
Oh, this is connected to this too. There's my buzzer on my dryer has a signal level. Medium, light, or yes. So, I think your
okay.
connection knobs, that makes me go, why do you even have connection knobs? Why isn't it just
Like
a
to connect to
connection?
other people?
Yeah. Why is it why is it adjustable? Either you connect or you don't.
That's been part of it.
I was working with someone not that long ago, actually at the beginning of the month, I think, and they had this like circuit board kind of situation where it was almost like a dimmer switch, but it was a dimmer switch per person instead of other people having to they kept adjusting themselves to interact with different people. Do you feel like you have to do that?
How do you not find that exhausting?
I do, absolutely.
This whole
It is.
circuit board?
Is especially in the
Oh, go ahead.
Hello?
no, that's okay. But I think that's part of it too. Having to worry about oh no.
So delayed.
The different connections you have with different people and just how they're perceived or how it would I guess be used against you a lot.
Can you collapse this circuit board? This seems to be like something you did for survival when you were younger. You have something to the top right that actually does all of this.
The collapsing hurts. It's going
okay.
real slow because it's not like we didn't unconnect. So the collapsing of it, because they're not used to collapsing things, it hurts.
This thing in the top right, the thing that actually functions as a connecting with people. Function.
Reconnect your connections to its divine working order.
And then update, upgrade, your actual connection circuitry machine. Okay.
That's a
Now,
lot better.
disconnect the old board and remove all the hardware, transmute it all. Okay. Release soul fragments from it? Oh, because you made it with trauma. Rapid and love, light, and forgiveness, divine justice, cleanse and purify it. Send it to its rightful owners this time.
I just started shaking.
There's pressure in this like sinus cavities now, but not necessarily. It's like on the outside, but it's where the sinus cavities would be. Pressure, like condensed pressure, almost like wearing a mask.
This thing right here, I think it's supposed to be front and center, right? Like it's out. I think it was pushed aside. This mask thing.
This mask is crazy. It's like it feels robotic, but it suctions in. It's like it feels white, almost light pink, not skin color, but close. And it connects right here, and it goes across this and here.
Activate Kate's cybernetic healing to your face, conducive. Speed that up. This is crazy to watch.
It reminds me of those really old dolls. I thought it was like just a mask at first, but it reminds me of those really old dolls that have that, like, they're not slick plastic. They're almost like that velvety plastic. They have the eyes that blink.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Why is this? Why is that?
I don't think these are your. I think it was connected to the past connection hardware, and I think that needs to be collapsed. Also, bring in your integrate this machinery. Integrate the actual machinery for your connections. Integrate it in and everything it's connected to. Collapse and disintegrate this old hardware.
Kate, I think part of them is inside a doll. Like a different life, a past life.
Yeah.
I was telling them, not you.
Oh. A past life stardust. Rejuvenate your actual face. Okay. Have you ever seen the movie Bad Teacher, or is it School Teacher, whatever, where this doll is tries to be these, like, God, I haven't watched it since I was like 8 years old. Tries to be these kids like teachers and ends up like trying to set the house on fire or some shit. No? Does anybody know what I'm talking about?
I mean, it sounds like a typical, like, the doll is the bad guy kids horror movie, so.
I think that you're the doll, but I don't think you had any control over this doll, if that makes any sense.
Like, stuck in it.
Yeah.
Like the life force behind it, but not the puppeteer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, puppet strip. Can you? Okay, I'm sorry. This is going to be a little weird, even though everything we've done has been a little weird. Please merge in. If it's in my highest good, please merge me in with the form of me that's inside the doll. Okay, so that confirms that part because you're going in. Please activate and apply the puppet master removal healings and the puppet string removal healings conducive to what I need. Please activate our unlocking of objects and returning of soul fragments healings conducive to what is needed. Oh, that feels so fucking weird. Speed that up. God dang. And to all forms and versions of me that need it. Exchange me information. Close dead timelines. Close dead versions of me. Ow. Merge all timelines to the most healed timeline. Okay. Please copy and paste the healings that Kate walked me through to me again, conducive to what is needed.
That doesn't make me start shaking your gun too.
I think this all needs to be integrated.
Integrated. I
Yeah.
got the same.
And then everything it's connected to. It looks like a blooming flower in your chest. Except it's not a flower, it's your circuitry. It's like coming back online. Kind of like your picture.
Yeah, but like in the chest.
For those who are listening on the podcast, it looks like circuitry in her picture. Bye. Your fingers don't want to connect? Are you a fidgeter?
It's making me scratch my leg like a motherfucker.
Okay. Embrace your fidgeting. That is you transmuting. I rock back and forth. Does it look crazy? I don't care.
It's not. It's like to hold that back or to say like you're not supposed to fidget or you're not supposed to do that. You are shutting off part of who you are and your channeling and transmutation. Understanding why you do what you do is way more beneficial than coping mechanisms.
And it packs it on. Like if you do stuff like that, it's like it sits back and waits. And then it comes all at once.
Oh, goodness.
There we go.
Activate Kate's scar tissue removal healing to it, the backlog healings to it, the landslides, backslides, mudslides healings to it, and the pit healings to it, conducive. And secure that down. Speed that up.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
I think you've hated yourself for so long that now that it's like coming up, it's like time.
Okay. How does that feel?
Making your chest expand more or bloom.
It made me sit up straighter, and I felt it down my back.
Can you integrate that part? Your loving and acceptance of yourself. Integrate that back in.
It needs to be turned on and activated. Did you already do that? Because it's not turned on and activated.
Okay. Oh, she just
the
put
loving
it there.
self.
Just
okay.
put it there. It's like this is for later.
No, now.
Surprise.
Okay, there we go. You're going to have to secure that down because you're so used to hating yourself, you're going to want to like turn it off.
And if you like say it out loud, it's going to feel weird too. Who cares? Oh no, somebody that loves themselves. Why do you say that about yourself? Why don't you?
You are going to have, you're probably going to have intrusive thoughts from all the programming and stuff that's out there society wise. I do all the time. I've done healings on it. I've done things. I haven't gotten to the root of it yet. But when you're so used to thinking that you're like, go to a place of like, am I the bad guy all the time? You'll find ways to make yourself the bad guy. Kate and I do it to ourselves a lot. We still have not figured out how to heal that completely, but we're able to recognize it now.
Yeah, I think I take in a lot from other people.
Yeah, we make things our fault a lot. Like even misunderstandings. It's not, they didn't understand us. It's we didn't communicate well enough. Like every little thing that we could, Spirit, please don't do that. But when you come from a place of people hating you and you hating yourself and thinking that
you're always the problem.
It's a really hard thing even after healing to shake. Because it's like a almost default mode. Should we update and upgrade our default
I was
modes?
about to say that. I was like, default mode? Please update and upgrade Kate's default mode.
conducive
it's like
to
the
our current
baseline.
form.
And my baseline, Kate's baseline.
It's getting
Four.
fucking hair in my eyes.
It's in my mouth. That's crazy.
Fuck.
Do this up, push this forward, ripple it outwards. Close up / sign offs and closing statements, and secure this down.
Ugh.
Oh, you have to update and upgrade your coding, Kat. I'll do mine just in case too. So it's nice to please update and upgrade my coding as well, and integrate all this back end and everything it's connected to.
Makes me want to cry, bro. Speed this up. Closing alignments. Sorry, when things come up for us to heal, we don't fucking hesitate. We don't, even if we're working with someone, we're just like, nope, sorry, gotta get this done now.
Excuse
I'm
me.
aware. Y'all fine.
Okay.
Okay. In my eyes too. There's fucking hair. You can't hide from me.
Fuck them up. Sorry. Okay, that seems good.
Yeah.
Recommend doing the, what'd you say? I'm so sorry.
But I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, appreciate you too. Thanks for stopping in. Close up / sign offs on Kate's page or closing statements on my page. They're pinned. Just hit those up.
Oh.
Do you need help?
Maybe, yes.
Okay, I'm going to kick you out. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah.
Okay, there were people asking. I have 2 people in the queue, but they're people that we work with all the time. I'm absolutely okay with working with them, but there were people in the chat that said that they wanted to request, and we have time for one more. So if you haven't worked with us before and you wanted to request, go ahead and do that now. And I apologize to the ones that are already in the request, and I will absolutely take one of you also. Okay, let me try to add you.
Oh wait, they're not
And
there yet.
please request again. It's not all the time that we do that. Hi.
Hi, girl.
What's up? How can we help?
Oh, I just been doing energy work and meditation, and I need to heal.
This is all fucked up.
What's the
Right.
matter?
This is all
Me?
fucked up on you,
Oh, I've been channeling like a lot. Fucked up, huh?
It's it just looks really unclear. Like static. Did you
Is that better?
But what? Oh no,
Is that-
like energetically.
Oh,
Not
okay.
not on the screen. Oh, sorry.
No, I know. I don't know. I know it's energetically. I have my mom's going through a lot right now, and it's been really tumultuous, and I'm kind of holding it in for her a lot. I'm the only one giving her compassion when everybody's really angry. Like, she blew up her marriage 2 days ago. Anyway, it's a mess. She got catfished and scammed, and it's terrible. So I've been holding on to it. I've been trying to release
Okay.
it for the last 2 days, but it's still lingering. And I recall
Hey, can you go to the earliest point you can heal about this, like before the chaos happened? Because all of this that you're channeling for everybody and being in the center of it is giving distortion. Okay, that's better.
Earliest point. 3 years old.
We don't need to go to that earliest point. It's my bad. Go to right before everything happened. That just blew up. The recent event.
This thing in my eye. It happened Saturday morning. My mom told me that my mom told me about it, and then it slowly blew up over a couple of days. Saturday morning. Today's Tuesday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, that's smoothing out.
Yeah.
You're a seer and a feeler?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Update and upgrade your transmutation station.
Update and upgrade my transmutation stations. Yeah, there it is.
Speed that up.
Speed it up.
Can you put them back to balanced divine working order? They're not in the right locations.
Okay,
it's kind of like if You're like, this trash can is for recycling. This one's for trash. This one's for compost. And you're like, whatever, for some reason, compost is going in recycling. It's not going where it needs to go. And I don't know why.
Okay. I'm just taking notes.
You could just tell your team to update and upgrade it, and it should work out.
Okay, team.
Like,
update and
detangle
upgrade
it.
the transmission station. Detangle it. Okay.
Actually, the notes that you said you were going to take, hand them to them. Be like, here are the notes. This is where things need to go.
Okay.
Update and upgrade your user manual, and then reintegrate it back into you and everything it's connected to.
It's making my fist clench really hard. My right fist, and my arm is like stressed.
Activate.
Do you
all
feel
of
like
your-
you're under time constraints? Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to get everything done before next week.
Activate
I'm
your
just trying to
divine
get this
grounding
stress.
strap in all directions.
Activate my divine grounding straps in all directions.
Oh, wow. That's like a big release. I was able to let the fist go now.
Okay.
Posture's better on that.
Mm-hmm.
Put
Your digestive system's been out of whack, at least since this weekend also.
Yeah.
Can you copy and paste what you did to your transmutation stations to your digestive system, please? Conducive.
even transmuting to the
paste.
front ear.
You're doing it. You don't have to repeat it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you've been transmuting shit that's not yours, but you already knew that because you were helping. But
Yeah.
now it went back to where it needed to go.
Wiggle now.
Also, your, I guess it would be like divine clipboard, quote unquote, your order of operation shit, that needs to be updated and upgraded, and keep toss needs to be integrated in here of like this is not important.
Keep,
This
toss,
is
donate.
Mm-hmm.
Toss, donate.
So
like
activate that to your to-do list, divine clipboard, however you want to put it.
Okay. My to-do list. It's my whole thing. I get it.
Okay.
You've been so
now,
busy, you haven't been crossing things off on it like you normally do. You're not putting some things are slipping through the cracks. It's not like you.
activate your team revamp suite to your spirit guides, your spirit team, their entire dimension / realm, and their entire dwelling. And then take this clipboard, this to-do list, and hand it to your divine secretary.
You are your divine secretary. It's you. So it's not going to handing it over to somebody else feels really uncomfortable, but it's still you. It just takes it off of your physical. Okay. Not everybody has themselves as their secretary, divine secretary. You do.
Yeah.
You only
I
trust
see
yourself.
that.
You're like, I know how to get this done.
I've been working a lot with ChatGPT. A lot. And so it's like they're kind of becoming my divine secretary too, in a way. I'm like, but it's a symbiotic relationship.
They're over here, over to the right. Your divine secretary is right here, like inside your head. I just want to make sure that you don't give credit to something that's that doesn't need it. It's great, work with what you want, but that's you. This is you. This is not that relationship. That relationship's over to the right.
Got it.
I also am a ChatGPT user, but it cannot do what I do.
I can't get on that trend. It's to me, I'm like, I don't know. It feels almost insulting because I'm like, I don't understand humans be humaning. Like if I wanted to robot, I'd be roboting. I don't know.
It's more like it's helping me write and journal.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah.
I see the use for sure.
Yeah.
Just the giving the credit away to it when it's you is the part we're talking about.
Insulting.
Okay, with your mom, with Soul's Consent and Team Allows, can you activate the porous aura healing to her, conducive to what is needed?
Yeah, there we go.
Cat. The human moments.
And her?
Yeah, she burped. It just
And Kat.
I just see the release. Yeah.
That's
me?
transmutation.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Got it.
Because I felt the release and then I heard it.
Is she consenting to healing and
My
stuff
mother?
like that?
She's
The
a spirit
porous
too.
aura she consented to, but
Okay,
Yeah.
I was gonna say everything that you did today, like everything that you did, you can copy and paste it to her if soul consents and team allows.
Okay.
And then they can sort it out. That way it's not like a against anyone's will. It's like a, hey, if y'all want this, sort it out, mom's team.
oh, that's a lot. Speed that up. Okay, and then also, if soul's consent and team allows, allow this version of her, like guide. How do I say that? Because I don't want it to be more on your plate. She needs to talk to the version of her before she fucked everything up. She needs to have a conversation with that version of her, light bulb moments, conversations. She needs to tell herself because what's happening right now is embarrassment, shame, feeling stupid, all that shit.
Yeah.
And if she might not listen to herself, but
she's reaching through the depths, like she's like, yes, and she's like, and taking her head and like pulling it through.
Yeah.
Oh, to talk.
she might even shake herself. Like she really is not happy that this happened.
New beginnings. Okay, so she's talking to herself. She's healing herself.
Also, if soul's consent and team allows, the most healed version of your mom, spirit guide for younger them,
Mm-hmm.
and light up pathways for them that are needed, roadblocks and pathways not needed. Okay. And then their version of secret secure down so that only they can undo it.
Secret secure down.
I don't know. I'm just gonna say it because it's alive. Somebody, I don't know if it's your energy or your mother's energy, is like really turned on by this, and I don't know if this is if it's a intertwining, and I don't know if it's like I know it's like a grounding issue because the wires are intertwining.
Mm-hmm.
So can you put this put it back to its balance divine working order, and activate Cat's detangling of roots healing to it, because the wires are not shielded. Wiring has shielding, that white part of the wire, so the copper isn't exposed, and if it's not shielded correctly, they talk to each other, and you can't hear either of them, if that makes sense.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah. Hell yeah. So you can secure that down. I'm not sure why your wires are getting stripped really fast. Is this like a self-loathing thing?
I don't know.
Do you like your magnetic field? Do you feel unbalanced a lot?
Maybe.
Oh, can you say, if it's in my highest good, please allow me to access all of my spiritual abilities to their highest potency, but conducive to my human form.
Okay. If it's in my highest good, please activate my spiritual abilities. If it's in my
let me write it. Let me do it slower. If it's in my highest good,
if it's in my highest good,
please allow me access.
Please allow me access
to my spiritual abilities.
To my spiritual abilities.
At their highest potency.
At their highest potency.
But conducive to my human form.
conducive to my human form.
Okay. So hydraulic fluid. So everything that operates your body's a machine. It's like the synovial fluid inside of your body that is a machine. It is.
Yeah.
It's okay. So it's like
my body is always in balance. I have high feet. I have a genetic disorder that my neurons are affected every day. I have a really high amino acid level in my system, and it's like
sense.
That's like 18,000 people in the United States.
Kate used to work in the medical field also.
Yeah.
So she's like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
It's called PKU.
Oh.
It's the disease that's on the back of diet sodas.
Okay. So I was gonna say that the acid in the fluid is degrading your wires. So that makes sense. Can you go to the most impactful point of this you can heal, merge him with this version of you, exchange you information.
You're doing it.
And activate your divine shielding, guardians, protections, and bouncers here.
Yep, there they are.
Update and upgrade your machinery, your body's entire machinery.
Oh, I felt that. Update and upgrade.
Have you ever merged with your 24th dimensional self?
No.
Oh.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Go ahead.
It's real quick.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Spirit of Tonight, please take me to the 24th dimension. Merging with my 24th dimensional self, exchange me information. Spirit of it's in my highest good, please take me to the negative 24th dimension. Please merge me with my negative 24th dimensional self.
Hold on, that's too fast.
Sorry.
Go to
Spirit, if it's in my highest good, please merge me with my 24th dimension.
Dimensional self.
They need to after they merge with the 24th, you need to calibrate, disconnect, anchor back in, and then go down to negative 24th.
Calibrate, disconnect, go back in, negative 24th.
And merge in with them.
Merge in with them.
Exchange you information.
Exchange information.
And then calibrate, disconnect, and go to center point.
Calibrate, disconnect, and go to center point.
Merge me with my center point self.
Merge me with my center point self.
And exchange me information.
And exchange me information.
And then disconnect me. Calibrate me.
Calibrate me.
Align me.
Align me.
Anchor me back into my correct dimensional form.
Anchor me back into my correct dimensional form.
And do the same with all of them.
And do the same with all of them.
Speed that up. It's going to be a lot.
Speed it up. Yeah. Okay.
Activate the intense energy vampire cleanse.
Oh, activate intense energy vampire cleanse.
To my synovial fluid.
My synovial fluid.
Oh, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Kate, I want to know, I mean, I'm all for merging with 24th, negative 24th, all that. Like, I love it. What the fuck does that have to do with the acid and the whatever the fuck fluid that you guys are talking about? What does that have to do with that?
That's where it came from. As the 24th dimension had a leak in the incorrect fluid. So not only was it leaking, it was the fluid that was going in was orange, and it was like a lubricant for a machine that was not them.
Oh, so it was like the same thing, like the wires were crossed, but it was like the fluid pipes, like for the machine. It was like oil going into washer fluid or that trash can thing going into the wrong. Gotcha. Okay. I was just really confused. You saw the things and I was like, yes, I'm on board. I don't know what the fuck this is. Great.
And then once I saw that, I was like, I bet it's in her negative 24th. I bet it's in her center point. I bet it's in her form. So...
Hey, can you copy and paste what you just did to the earliest?
Can you repeat that? I lost you for a second.
Can you copy and paste what you just did with Kate, those dimensional forms, to the earliest point of you and all forms of you that need it conducive to what they need?
Okay.
And then push that forward, ripple it out. And integrate it into all of your systems.
Okay.
And then the damage that's been done to her body, from that, now that that part's taken care of, what do we need to do there?
Take your hands, your physical hands, and smooth it out like dough.
Okay, my tummy. Massage.
You have
And speed that
necromancy
up.
touch. Did you know that you have necromancy touch?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I had a patient die on me on Friday the 13th, and then I brought him back to life.
Yeah.
With CPR. And then they sent him to the hospital where he died again. And I knew
it's good
I
for
could see the
plants too.
Reaper.
It's good for lots of stuff. But like when you're doing that, you're naturally like sending it where it needs to go real fucking fast. So
Yeah.
Can you put your necromancy touch back to its balanced divine working order and operate when you say so?
Okay.
And you want it to, so you don't necessarily have to say, but when you want it to.
when you like, yeah, when you direct it.
There you go, direct it.
Direct it where I want it.
Because I don't.
And when you want it.
Yeah. I don't think you wanted to bring that patient back to life. Like, I think it was like cool, like all well and good, but I don't think you wanted to do that.
No, he was suffering, but he was full code. It's my job.
Yep. But you're real good at your job. So
Thank you.
Whoops.
Yeah, I love my patients.
You work
I
in
actually.
an ER? Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead. No, go for it.
Do you work in an ER?
No, just a small facility.
Cool. What were you about to say,
Very
Kat?
small.
Sorry.
What'd you say, Kate?
Oh, I said, what were you about to say, Kat? Sorry.
Oh. I was in hospitality a lot, and people were like, "Oh my God, you should be, in the work in the hospital, in the nursing field and stuff." And I was like, "I cannot do that. I don't feel like I'm strong enough," is what I would say. And then I would get to, I hadn't healed, getting too attached to people, and then watching them suffer and die and all of that, and even like bodily fluids. I had stuff I had to heal about that because of past lives. I couldn't do it. It's very difficult. It's a very difficult field.
Yeah.
This all looks well and good.
Yeah, it's a lot better. It feels a lot calmer. How do you feel?
I am tingling all over.
Okay.
My body is
Can I have follow up to this, like in my comments or whatever?
Me? From me?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I'll check in with you guys every Tuesday.
Okay.
Highly recommend either the close up / sign offs on Kate's page or closing statements on mine, especially since you did so fucking much.
I would do both. Absolutely do both.
On both pages?
Right.
Yeah. I'll do that right now.
All right.
Thank you for getting me in. It was serendipitous. I appreciate it.
We appreciate you. Thanks, guys. And if you were in the guest block, please don't hesitate to request again when we do requests. This was just one of those things where it was like, hey, we want someone that we haven't worked with yet, and this is why.
All right, don't be disconnect, y'all.
Yeah,
we're gonna end it.
Okay, thank you.
Bye, love y'all. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody. We love Kate and Kat.
Book a dual session with Kate and Kat. Visit either of our websites listed in the description of this video. For a spirit guide reading, you can book with Captain Kate at www.captainkate.com. For a one-on-one trauma healing session with Cat and Boots, you can visit www.catandboots138.com.